Welcome back to Weekend 101, your weekly primer to bring you up to speed with the must-knows in the world of current affairs this week. We begin with the Lonmin mining debacle, which continues to be fresh terrain for political point scoring. 2 weeks after the deadly shooting that saw 34 miners die at the hands of police in Marikana, expelled ANC Youth League President Julius Malema took his economic freedom drive on the road to Aurora mine, where miners haven't been paid for close on 2 years. What makes this interesting is that President Jacob Zuma's nephew Juju and Nelson Mandela's grandson Zontwa are majority shareholders in Aurora, an empowerment company that bought out the mine 3 years ago. During their tenure, for which they didn't end up paying for, the mine fell into disrepair and operations ground to a halt. Malema said the only reason workers have been left to rot in Gretvlei is because President Zuma is protecting the business interests of himself, his family, and other bigwigs in the ANC. He said it was high time that miners were afforded the respect that they deserve and accordingly called for a mining revolution. Now, while his calls for better treatment of miners and better pay is admirable, one has to ask the question, where were you for the past year and a half, Julius? Maybe he's finally found his voice now that there's a political space to shout from the rooftops, "Pansy, Zuma, pansy." Elsewhere, President Jacob Zuma's penis has hit the headlines once again. Now, before you think he's sired some more offspring, another artwork depicting the president's mtondo has risen. Ayanda Mabuli's Mshini Wam, currently on display at the AVA Gallery in Cape Town, depicts Zuma in traditional Zulu garb with his right leg raised, exposing his genitalia and part of the presidential buttocks. Now, while the ANC hasn't ruled out the possibility of the same mass action that met Brett Murray's original Zuma penis painting, I think it's safe to say that the country has moved on and lost appetite for this type of thing. Move on over, Mabulu, and stop looking for attention. South Africa has more things to worry about than a painting depicting our president's manhood. And finally, if you're looking for something to do this weekend, why don't you go and check out the Hoff? That's right, David Hasselhoff of Baywatch infamy or fame is in South Africa to promote mediocre nightclub Avastar. He'll most probably be doing butt lunges all over the dance floor, so be prepared for something strange. The Hoff has only been in the news as of late for guzzling burgers while he's hammered, so don't expect anything special from this B-grade movie star from yesteryear. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is your Weekend 101.